So the Matt Gaetz Ethics Committee came out. And I can't exactly call him a pedophile. I can't say he was messing with kids, because he wasn't messing with kids. But it does say he was messing with legally able to consent they said Matt Gaetz was messing with a legally able to consent teenager. 17 is a teenager, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 17, 18, 19. Those are teenagers, right? 17, 18, 19. Those are still teenagers, correct? Even if they can consent and their parents. He was playing the borderline with a girl that was old enough to consent, but not old enough to go to the bar with him, not old enough to buy tobacco products, not old enough to really do much of anything, right? And they said everybody in Congress is doing stuff like that. He said if they release his ethics committee, he's going to blow the lid off and talk about everything they doing. You should have did it a long time ago. Should have did it a long time. Like, what do you mean? If they tell on you, you gonna tell on them? Can we just fire all you guys? Is there a way to just redo it all? I don't want no revolution or nothing, but what did they do? A recall. Yeah, can we recall like all of Congress and we just gonna put new people in? Everybody, like, let's just start popcorning people. Never did popcorn reading back in school. You guys know my popcorn reading wasn't that good. But we're gonna do a full in-depth, intense workaround with this stuff going on. So probably tomorrow or the next day. I'll probably have it ready to air Saturday at the sunset. So probably like 6 p.m. Eastern time Saturday. I'll try to have this going up and that going up. The House resolution bill going on. So you guys can actually see and hear what they're passing. Because it's going to be hours of reading. And I'm just going to let my AI read it and turn on the screen recorder while I have my AI reading it to me. And then when I do that, we're all going to know. We're all going to know exactly what's going on in these reports. But the key points is, he was paying women to come see him, right? Hey, a lot of dudes do it. He was paying women over the age of consent. Kind of odd to me. I wouldn't do it, but I guess it's technically legal. It's technically legal to mess with 17, 18, and 19-year-old teenagers, and that's new to me. I didn't really realize that was, like, legal. Well, 18. I thought 8. I don't know. Because I don't even think 18 is legal in the whole world. Like, there's a certain point that, like, you're not supposed to, like, there's certain stuff you're not supposed to do. Right? Like what? Being in your 30s messing with a 17-year-old? Like if you're in your 20s and y'all in the same high school or you're in the same college, y'all in the same grade. If you're in the same grade, I give you the grade period, If you guys are like within 2 to 3 grades from each other in the same school or in neighboring school, like say you go to one university and then she's going to the community college right next to the university, and then you find out why you guys are dating or something, or y'all in the same neighborhood and you guys end up meeting or whatever, and like, what's it like? I thought it was like a 4 or 5 year grace period. I didn't realize this was legal. I'm shocked and I'm appalled. I'm shocked and I'm appalled. I don't know what's more shocking to me. that this dude is out here confidently saying that 17 is above the age of consent and okay? Or that 17 is the age of consent and it's okay? What? Wow. How? Who allowed this to happen? How is this legal? How did this happen? I remember back in the day, I had this one friend, her sister ended up getting pregnant when she was 17 by an older dude. But this older dude was like under 25 still. It was just an older dude that graduated that had a car before her, right? It wasn't no older dude in his 30s or 40s. It was an older dude in his 20s. And I remember the parents were mad because they couldn't get him locked up. And we all was like, oh, that's a little crazy or whatever, right? Crazy stuff happens every day, I guess. Crazy stuff happens every day. A lot crazier than like I like to speak on. Wow. Wow. How? But we'll be giving you the whole Ethics Committee report soon. Within the next coming days, you know. If I can't get it out by the 26th, it's probably going to come out. Let me see. The 26th is Thursday. Maybe the 27th or the 28th. Long Island. I just know I got a lot of stuff I got to be doing. Those going to be standalone videos. Unless I just do it as a live stream. Maybe I could just make a live stream out of it. Would you guys be interested in a live stream just reading off the HR bill? Reading off the Matt Gaetz Ethics report? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Long Island. This is like above my comprehension. This is above my comprehension. This is like sickening. This is sickening. This is like when Dr. Disrespect was talking about, she was old enough. She was able, what? I didn't realize that the age of consent was so young. I'm like, what? I don't know. I'm just in the ballpark of like 25 is when your frontal lobe is developed. So if you're over 30, 25 should be your cutoff. Like a certain age is too young, and then depending on, it just depends. I feel like the age varies with your age. You know what I mean? The age varies with your age. There's a lot of older women. There's a lot of older women that are victimizing young men. A lot of older women messing with men that are younger than their children. There are a lot of older women messing with men that are younger than their children. And at that time, these young men don't realize they're a victim, but sometimes they last around long enough. These young men realize that they're really a victim. They're really a victim, even if they don't understand at the time. These young men are really victims. And it's the same for women. It's the same for women. The same. You shouldn't be in your 20s messing with somebody in their 50s. If you're in your 20s and you're messing with somebody in their 50s and they got kids in their 30s, you might not understand how sick it is until you're in your 30s. Because that's creepy. It's creepy. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I could never okay, my child's young, right? But I got friends I went to school with that got children that are like adults now, right? So when I got friends that got children that are adults now, and that's scary. But I got friends that got children that are adults now that I went to school with. Wow. Wow, I'm getting old. But I can't mess with people that's the same age, like the kids that I was around giving guidance to out in the watch when they were little or whatever. Like, what? I don't know. Like I say all the time. I don't even want to get into it. This is sickening. I gotta go start getting bathed up and ready. I gotta work early in the morning. Early. So pretty much I'm gonna get up. I probably ain't even gonna shower tonight. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna office a lot. I'm gonna shower. And then start over again. Start over. It's daily thing, guys. A daily thing, trying to maintain, trying to keep everything going on. This is the life of a second-class citizen. The life of a second-class citizen that can make it better. Oh, I like how this got. Never mind. Until next time, if you like content like this, consider subscribing to WTFF and WTF Fake News, where we try to give you the real news every day. Peace. Oh, peace.